hiding in the bushes, trying to catch him changing clothes. I don't know. Please make some noise for Sam Kinnison's son, Horror Show Jack!
I am adopted, so. Wow. Now I have a criminal record, too. Thank you, Dad, for hosting mine. That's great. Oh, my.
Lay down, man.
So, I would like to take a moment and thank Maverick for posting my bail for this weekend. So we were at Exotica DC, and our friend Tim, who occasionally performs here, went with us. So we're all hanging out right before we get in the car and drive up on Thursday. And there are words and names for things that just bother me. And I literally wrote, this is the first thing I wrote for this set, was one of the most gorgeous birds. It's called a peacock. Why is it called that? You might as well call it a urination penis. It's the same thing. It literally is. And did you realize that, you know, cats now, they're just cats. There's no more pussycats. We got rid of pussycat. I feel so sorry for all the male cats. I love for the pause, and then the one guy who gets is like, all right, that was funny. You ever sit down or lay down, get really comfortable on a day where you have a lot of stuff to do, and then you would think to yourself, oh, mistakes were made. I shouldn't have done this. Close your eyes, you wake up 5 hours later. Yeah. So, it's Alexa that's on my phone, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, I didn't download this app on my Galaxy or anything, and I was quoting Family Guy because I would never actually say something like this. But one of my favorite characters on Family Guy is Glenn Quagmire. Yeah. And, all the scumbags are just like, yeah, we love Glenn, we're horn dogs. So I'm quoting this like, bartender, I need a beer and a roofie colada. Then I hear, boom, ingredients for roofie colada. I'm like, oh my God! And it brings up the actual ingredients, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, now here's the scary thing. My phone was off. Watching. Let's see if anyone's old enough to remember this as Spy Tech. They know. They got Spy Tech! And it's always someone going, shh, they have Spy Tech. The old guy lives from the bushes. They know. So immediately Angela goes, you need to delete your history. I'm like, trust me, that's not the worst thing in my history. Now there is, someone made an awful joke this weekend. And I had to have it explained to me because of the way it was delivered. There's an able-bodied disabled person that works for Exotic. He's on their staff crew, and the way he walks, you can tell. Now he's walking by, and this guy goes, "That dude's doing the Crip walk." Now my brain immediately went to Crips Bloods, and I'm like, he's a gang member? And I'm thinking, like, all this time, I'm like, I thought he was disabled, but he's a gang member? And Tim leaned in and goes, that was a bad taste joke. And I was like, oh no. And so now every time he walked by, because he's one of the people that runs the show, so every time he walks by, I'm hearing that, and like, oh, you've ruined this for me. But apparently it's also a dance, too. But I don't dance. So this is a harsh joke, but it's true. I know someone who I don't personally know, but I know enough about them to know they're a living, breathing piece of shit. And I almost killed us while typing this joke in my notes while we were driving. So I'm like, this person is such a piece of shit. They probably taste like a piece of shit. Hannibal Lecter said, and I quote, "There's no amount of herbs or spices or cooking magic that can make this person taste good." And remember, cannibalism is only illegal in Idaho. All other 49 states, it's frowned upon. Idaho doesn't want competition with their potatoes. Ireland's famous for potatoes. Shut up. So I learned when I visited in October New Jersey that plastic bags are now banned in New Jersey. In Virginia, they're not banned. They charge you 5 cents a bag. And they ask you politely, "Would you like a bag?" I'm like, "I get 53 things. Yeah, put it in a bag, please." And then I noticed, ding, 5 cents, ding, 5 cents, ding, and I'm like, and I didn't say it, but the asshole in the back of my brain is, "Bitch, you're robbing me. You didn't even tell me. 5 cents isn't gonna break my bank, but tell me you're charging me." I'm gonna try that shit at my booth. What's a $75 charge? I don't have to tell you. So next time if I come home from a show and I have a black eye, you know what happened. How many people have gone out to either a bar or a restaurant and had a bad experience? Woo! Okay, I'm like one person, me and him. How many times does it take to write a bill correctly? Apparently more than 3. We went out on Saturday night. It was about 10:30, 10:45 when we finally got to the place. And we're going with there's a group at Exotica called Jesus Loves Sex Workers. They used to be Jesus Loves Porn Stars, and they are a religious, fanatical group. But they give Christianity a good name because they don't judge you. They're not like people, "You're going to hell unless you do this, this, and this." No, they're the loveliest people, and they give Christianity and any type of religion a good name because they're just so nice. What?
They're so sweet.
Dude, because of this light, I can't even see who I'm pointing at. I was just pointing at you. Okay, when we're talking about Christians, they give Christians a good name. There, see, I pointed at Steve. You feel happier, Tommy? I'm pissed off at you for parking in my parking spot, so shut up. I think he doesn't just show I say his name on stage. Anyone notice I slurred all my words? I've only had 2 sips. So, she brings out the bill, and I look at it, and I'm like, the 4 of us didn't order $150 worth of stuff. So, it's dimly lit, and I don't bring my glasses out in public, so Tim checks off everything that's ours. She goes back, brings out the same damn check. Then he takes a napkin, writes everything that we ordered, takes it back, brings it back again. And it's the same amount, but there's different stuff on it. Not all the stuff we ordered. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it brought out the asshole. I mean, I apologized to all these nice ladies that were dining with us, and like, no, she was not doing her job. And we're all thinking, well, maybe it's the end of her shift and she wants to go home. I'm like, that's not logical because she's the one preventing us from leaving and she's prolonging us here. But now, we're not going to let them leave because they're Ubering. So they're all saying, and she's standing in the back just staring at us. And I wanted to say some colorful things, but I didn't. I was nice. I'm like, I'm around nice, good Christian girls. We shouldn't say anything. Angela was mumbling things under her breath, too, because she just wanted to go to bed.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, when you get cranky and tired, you just want to go to bed. It's like you're messing with my sleep time. Did you not hear the name of their group? Jesus Loves Sex Workers. They literally show up, they hand out bottles of water, they hand out candy, they give you granola bars, because sometimes when you're at a show and you're working, you don't get a chance to go get food, so they give you something to get you through the day. And I appreciate that. Now, there was a contest, and I swear to God, next year I'm entering this contest. Because Friday's contest was pathetic.
It was so bad.
It's called the Exotica Moaning Contest. And I'm about to make you real uncomfortable now. What? We'll bring you with us. But each one, It wasn't impressive. Angela's like, what am I hearing? And I look, I'm like, I want to get up there. And she's like, oh yeah, Daddy. Oh, do me, Herb, like you do the neighbor. I appreciate you laughing for that. So, all right, Maverick, I'm gonna ask you a question. Because what? Actually, no. Wait a minute. I missed one of my notes. So, well, all right. Well, I got one more joke, and then I either have a story or a list, and I want. Should I close with the list or should I close with the story?
List.
That depends on you guys. List last? Okay. All right, so I'll do these two short stories. Well, this is more of a question, everyone. Don't you hate when you share a hotel room with a group of people and someone stinks up the bathroom right before you take your shower? It's so not fair. You just walk in, if it's me, I can deal with it. When it's your own, it doesn't seem that bad. But when someone else is like, oh God, it's in my nose, it's part of me. So, growing up, I was a severe asthmatic, and I used to be on theophylline and bromfed. And I told this story over the weekend, and someone says, those sound like candies. And I just looked at them like, what kind of candy are you eating? And I realized how bloodshot their eyes were. Like, oh. So I was supposed to take it once every 12 hours. And when I'm sick, take it every 6 hours when I was having an asthma attack. So I think I was 6 or 7. And right before bed, my mother had given me my meds. But I didn't go to bed right away. So less than an hour later, my father gave me my meds, because I'm a kid, I don't remember shit. So, yeah, to give you an idea of how toxic these chemicals they were giving me, every 6 months I had to have blood work to make sure my blood levels weren't toxic. What were you doing to me? I was a little experiment. You can tell just by looking at me. So they take me to the hospital. I feel fine. But they have to give you liquid charcoal. It neutralizes all poisons in your stomach. Yeah, that's what I said. But it didn't taste like anything chemically. It literally tasted very chalky. But it makes your mouth, your tongue, your teeth, and your lips black. I look like a little goth kid who just ate a whole thing of black lipstick. Now, you all know what kind of jackass I am. So you can imagine how horrible I was as a child. Now, mind you, the emergency room was packed, so I'm on a gurney out in the hallway. So people are walking by, so I'm just like, black is running down my cheek. So they gave us a room right away. But now, asthma medication really gives you a lot of adrenaline. So I'm just pacing the room. Then I keep coming to the door, and I'm just like, the nurse comes in, she goes, honey, you need to sit on the gurney. And she looks at my mother and goes, he needs to stay in the room. And she walks in. You ever had a nurse slam the door on you? I have, at a very young age. So now here's a list just for Maverick. Well, not just for Maverick, but also for, I love you too, Maury. For people who enjoy the holidays but are sick of having the holidays shoved down your throat. So I started this about 12 years ago. It's called The Pains in the Ass of Christmas. And I would type one every day in December. And the first one is always the same. Every December 1st, it's always the same post. I'm sick of Christmas. I've been sick of Christmas since August because I had it shoved in my face and down my throat and up my ass since July. 2, Christmas. It brings out the bad side in everyone. It does, and it doesn't even matter if you celebrate Christmas. It's just there's something in the air. I'm gonna be an asshole today. The holiday movies and TV episodes were all played in October. Guess what? We get to watch them all again. Purple candy canes suck. I thought they were gonna taste like cotton candy. It was awful. It was just, I don't even have a word to describe what it was, what the taste was like. Just, ugh. Black Friday deserves its own horror movie and doesn't have one. Well, no, because I was thinking about writing when I was talking to a friend of mine who does indie films. I'm like, I want to write like the ghosts or the corpses of the people who were trampled at Walmart, trampled to death, and they come back and kill the manager and all the higher-ups at Walmart and all, like the first like 10 people, because if you went after all the people that trampled them to death, you're killing over 100 people in one movie. And I don't think we're allowed to make movies that long. Gwar, Iron Maiden, Rob Zombie, and Metallica don't have their own Christmas albums. That bothers me. Iron Maiden has a Christmas song, Metallica doesn't, Rob Zombie doesn't. Gwar has 2. Gwar took 4 words and put them together, and I never thought I'd hear these words all together. It's called Stripper Christmas Summer Weekend. Nice. And then the new one with the new lead singer that came out in 2021 was called Stabbing to Christmas. I like that one. It makes it kind of sets the mood for the holidays. So then just wake up, like, person cuts you off in the parking lot, and you're like, I'm gonna find you. Stab, stab, stab. Everyday issues and worries seem a lot worse this time of year. Just like something that just sets you off when it's like spring. It's like 100 times worse this month. Santa's Sleigh deserves a sequel. And Goldberg is still young enough. It should be made. Traffic this time of year sucks. Where are these people the rest of the year? That's what I really want to know. I feel like there's a beacon that gets lit the beginning of the last day of November. Is like, light the beacon and send all the asshole drivers out onto the highways and all the residential roads. Make their lives hell. Oh, it's the holiday season. We're gonna make you hate it. Parking absolutely sucks this time of year. And I'm not that's more so than the rest of the year too, and that's why I avoid the malls. I don't even leave the house on Black Friday.
You get mad about parking when you come here.
Yeah, because you've been warned. You have 5 flat tires. They're like 5, yeah. I slit the spare too. Not that if you have more than 2 flat tires, the spare is going to do you any good anyway. And everyone is in a rush this time of year, more so than the rest of the year. Like, even in the South, people move like people in the North on a regular basis. But serious, what I say, because I used to hate Christmas because I worked retail. I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that know my pain. Can't we just really spread some real holiday cheer? Just be nice to each other, hug a stranger, kiss a dog, scratch a cat behind the ears as long as it doesn't scratch you. Guys, my name is Andrew, and I am Horror Show Jack. Thank you very much.
All right, you've been listening to the one, the only, your stepdad and mine, Horror Show Jack out here doing